Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. We have the Coolmusic Insane Distortion. And I just gave it a little test and now my head hurts. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding you. It has low boost, fat boost, gain level, tone. It's party. It's silver. It should have been black. Come on, it's distortion. It's dark, right? Now, I gotta be honest. I already ordered this thing and it was on its way, and then I found the Fangs Metal Distortion for like 30 bucks at the pawn shop. This one here was like 45, basically 46 bucks on Amazon.ca. And I thought, well, it's already been ordered. I'm not going to cancel because, yeah, there was a pile of stuff in that order, so a little late when it's already on its way anyway. But I thought, hey, you know what, it's worth a shot anyways. You know, maybe I'll be able to use two of them because they're not always going to be the same after all, and besides, I can get two different types of distortion by flicking switches. That can kind of work too. So we're using my Gibson Les Paul Studio with 57 Classics. We are going through my Blackstar HT5 tube amp with a 1x10 speaker in her. This is a 5-watt amplifier, obviously HT5. This is my clean on the bridge and my clean on the neck. I've had a couple Coolmusic pedals before, but I kind of ditched them because I was getting out of pedals and going to processor boards and back to pedals, back to processor boards, and now I'm back to pedals again. And I was like, I don't know. Anyway, maybe one day we'll figure it out. So everything's on 12 o'clock right now. Let's see what it does. And it lights up really pretty. Each one of the knobs also has a little LED under it too, so it's like great in the dark too. Neck. All right, let's crank that gain up. That's the fat boost. That's pretty trebly, man. Let's get some of that low boost in there. They're both at 3. Wow. All right, full. It has kind of that almost borderline ripped speaker pedal effect. Wow, that can get kind of gritty, eh? Alright, let's back that tone off and let's pull these back to around, no, let's put them at 12. gain. Wow, can that ever get trebly? That hurt that literally, honestly hurt my ears. That's pretty good. Let's put the low boost around 2-ish. What about 1 o'clock on the fat? I actually kind of like that. I definitely still need another overdrive. I don't know if you guys know if I mentioned even recently our car had a bad breakdown. I had to ditch a pile of music gear and to pay the bill, but I also had to replace stuff cheaper, and so I decided to go with a few things, one of which is actually this, and I have a reverb pedal I'm going to be showing you guys next that I picked up, but I also got this one. Like I said, this was like 30 bucks, and I'm like, that's kind of cool, and I found a pretty good setting that I like on this. I don't like a lot of treble, right? And I'm not a lead lick guitar player, so you know, I mean, I'll mess with it a bit, like. I'm more of a, you know what I mean? So that's kind of more my speed, but let's see if we can do something here with our settings. So I've got my gain on this one. Actually, this is gain. So gain is actually here. Volume is back here. This is going to be, well, bass. This is going to be our low boost, fat boost. So yeah, this would be have to back to here. This one would have to turn off probably. And our treble is going to bite it about here. Now this would be pretty much the same, I think. Wow, not much output there. So we're going to have to give it the equalizer test here. That's pretty much around there. I think we're going to have to, because I got this scooped as fat, so I'm going to put the fat in the middle, because we don't have low boost, we do have fat. But even with the trebles at the same, like, you know, that's almost, see, scooped? No, raw. Well, honestly, I'm liking the TC electronic a lot better, but I can pretty much dial in something that I like here. I'm more than sure. That treble's got to come back though. Holy cow! So let's try that. Okay. I definitely have something that I got a little bit more tweaking, I think, to do on the Coolmusic. And I'm going to like it. This I kind of like where I have it right now. It's actually perfectly fine. Now, back to back. Pretty good. Okay. Well, okay, here's my thing. And I'm not going to pick on it because I honestly don't like the amount of trouble that comes out of this Coolmusic pedal, but I'm not going to pick on it because I can't, because a lot of you are going to like that for lead licks and stuff, and it's going to squeal. You're going to like that stuff, so I'm not going to ding it. I wish it would have been black, though, because it's more suiting to distortion, but whatever. Who cares? It's a paint job. I like the LED lights, so when you're in the dark you can adjust stuff, which is fantastic because we're not getting that offering in TC Electronic, but whatever. So as far as price point goes, for what I paid, that was like 46 bucks basically, plus tax. That's actually a pretty good deal, and it definitely lives up to being insane. It's definitely insane on the treble side. You may or may not like that, but you can at least dial it back quite a bit, which is nice. You got to watch that level control. I mean, you're going to have to bring it up a bit to get some output going. That's for sure, because like this is my clean. You know, that's definitely a lot louder, which granted it should be. So, but overall, I think it's a really good pedal. It's a different kind of distortion. No two distortion pedals are going to be as gracious with you. You're going to have things about one that you'll like more than the other. But think of it as music, right? You need a certain type of distortion for the music. The Coolmusic may just offer you that fix that maybe no other pedal can. Or what can give you that same kind of sound, which is possible, is going to cost you a lot more money. So check out the Coolmusic pedal. I think that they are pretty good. They are inexpensive. They are built out of all metal enclosures. They are built to last. Okay? They're pretty rugged pedals. Like I said, I've had a few before. I think I sold one of them to a buddy of mine, and the other one I actually sold to the pawn shop. Because like I said, I was getting out of pedals at the time, and it's like, ditch it. Now I'm back into the pedals again. But anyways, whatever. I'm going to stay with pedals, I promise. But, you know, I do need to get an actual overdrive pedal. I am still investigating some pedal choices on Amazon against YouTube videos to see if there's something there that's as good as the East River Drive pedal I had. If not, hopefully when I get the money along, McQuaid will still have it because I sold it back to them, and I'll just buy it back and be done with it. But the car had to get fixed and paid for, so sometimes we got to do things. But I do like it, definitely. I'm pretty sure I can definitely get a tone that I would be just leaving it as, that I'd be happy with, and that would be good. But I personally do not like the amount of treble that comes out of this thing. I think it's horrifyingly deafening, which is very bad for your hearing. However, to each their own, like I said. Now, the average star rating is basically, on Amazon for this thing, it's sitting at 4 out of 5 average at 262 ratings. I don't usually put a lot of stock into that sort of stuff, but I like doing the video thing because it means more. But you do need to read them regardless to see, you know, how many problems there were defect-wise and stuff like that. You also want to hear people's opinions from other sources other than YouTube, which really does help you to make up your mind. Now, we can dial things differently on our amp. I leave my equalizer on my amp. Bass, mid, and treble are always at 12, and I have what's called an ISF, or infinite shaping frequency circuit, that allows me to mess with my EQ a little bit more. And so I can definitely dial in a lot of tones with my Blackstar amp and with these pedals, so it's going to be able to be suitable for some of the music I will play and record with it, and I think that'll be fine. Whereas I will be favoring the Fangs distortion much more. And then I gotta find an overdrive pedal, right? Gotta do that. But I do have another pedal to show you guys next, so we need to end this video here anyways. But I will go for the whole 4 out of 5 on it. I think it deserves it, and it's definitely worth the money. So do check it out, but you will need a power supply too, by the way. There's no room for a battery in this thing. So you will need a 9-volt pedal power supply. So make sure you grab one of those too. The polarity of the pedal is marked negative inside, positive outside. So your center tap will be your negative, and 9 volts. Okay, there's tons of those power supplies on Amazon, so make sure you order a power supply unless you already have one. I have an iSpot, I think it's called, and it's 2 amp power supply, so I can run like 20 or 30 pedals off the bloody thing. It's great, and I've already daisy chained my first 5, so I got to get my other daisy chain out later, but to add in the next new one. However, all that being said and done, thank you so much for watching and checking this sucker out, and let's go check out the next pedal and see what we think of it. See ya!